8 most terrifying places on Earth. While our world is filled with places of incredible beauty, it also harbors some of the most frightening and dangerous locations ever discovered. These are places where nature rules with ruthless force, so harsh that even seasoned explorers and scientists approach with caution. In this documentary, we journey through the 8 most terrifying places on Earth. Welcome to JIW, JT Info World. Make sure you subscribe for more contents. 1. Snake Island, Brazil. Off the southeastern coast of Brazil lies a place so deadly, it's been completely sealed off from the public. Officially known as Ilha da Queimada Grande, this island is better known by a more chilling name, Snake Island. It is the exclusive home of the golden lancehead viper, one of the world's most venomous snakes. A single bite from this serpent can kill a human in under an hour. Estimates suggest the island is inhabited by between 2,000 and 4,000 of these lethal vipers. In some parts, there's reportedly 1 snake per square meter. Due to the extreme risk, the Brazilian government has forbidden entry to everyone except a select group of scientists who are granted rare access for research purposes. For the rest of us, Snake Island remains an untouchable realm of deadly nature. 2. The Danacle Depression, Ethiopia. If hell had a gateway on Earth, it might be found here. Welcome to the Danacle Depression in Ethiopia, one of the hottest, most inhospitable environments on the planet, with temperatures regularly surpassing 50 degrees Celsius, 122 degrees Fahrenheit. This region is a surreal, alien landscape of acid pools, salt plains, and bubbling sulfur springs. Toxic gases fill the air, carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and hydrogen sulfide, all of which can cause respiratory failure in unprotected visitors. In the Danacle area, simply breathing without specialized equipment is hazardous. The longer you stay, the more damage your lungs and blood system endure, often leading to death. It is a place of breathtaking color and breathtaking danger. 3. Lake Natron, Tanzania. At first glance, Lake Natron in northern Tanzania appears almost magical, with its eerie red surface and reflective waters. But this lake is as deadly as it is beautiful. Its waters are highly alkaline, with salt concentrations so extreme that temperatures can rise above 60 degrees Celsius, 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Any animal that falls into the lake is essentially mummified. Instead of decaying, their bodies are preserved by the salt, transforming them into stone-like figures, ghostly statues of creatures that came too close. Yet life finds a way. Flamingos nest on the lake's salt islands, and a few species of insects and fish have adapted to survive. But predators, unable to handle the harsh conditions, stay far away. For most, Lake Natron is not a sanctuary, but a deadly trap. 4. The Death Road, Bolivia. Known as the world's most dangerous road, Yungas Road in Bolivia stretches for about 60 kilometers through steep mountain terrain. It connects the region of Yungas to the capital city, La Paz. Because of this, it's heavily used, but extremely dangerous. There are no guardrails to protect vehicles from falling off the edge. One wrong move could send you crashing down a 600-meter cliff. The road is unpaved, covered with gravel, and only about 3.2 meters wide, making it very hard for 2 vehicles to pass each other safely. To make things worse, the area is covered in mist due to the mountains and dense forest. Built in the 1930s, this road claimed 200 to 300 lives every year before a safer route was completed in 2006. Today, the original road is still used, mainly by locals who can't easily reach the new highway and by tourists looking for the ultimate thrill ride. But danger remains around every bend. 5. Aoki Gajara Forest, Japan. At the foot of Mount Fuji in Japan lies Aoki Gajara Forest, often called the Suicide Forest. It's known for its dark history. Many people who enter this forest never come out again, as it has become a well-known place where individuals go to take their own lives. Why here? It is quiet and isolated. In Japanese folklore, the forest is believed to be home to the spirit of death, known as Yurei. The forest has a long history of being used this way. Many who come here are suffering emotionally or mentally. To help, the government has placed signs throughout the forest with messages like, "Your life is valuable." Think again. Talk to someone. There are also patrol teams and volunteers who regularly search the area, hoping to find and support people before it's too late. Some locals believe the forest is haunted by the spirits of those who died there. 6. Chernobyl, Ukraine. In 1986, Chernobyl became the site of one of the worst nuclear disasters in human history. During a failed test at a Soviet nuclear power plant, a reactor exploded, releasing deadly radiation into the air. The nearby city of Pripyat, once home to over 49,000 people, had to be completely evacuated. Pripyat stands today as a frozen city, an eerie reminder of how powerful and deadly nuclear energy can be. 7. The Death Zone, Mount Everest. Mount Everest is the tallest mountain on Earth, rising 8,848 meters, 29,029 feet above sea level. But just below its summit lies a terrifying stretch called the Death Zone, a place where the human body simply cannot survive for long. This zone begins at around 8,000 meters, 26,247 feet. At this altitude, there is only a third of the oxygen found at sea level. Even with supplemental oxygen tanks, climbers begin to suffer from severe fatigue, confusion, loss of coordination, and sometimes hallucinations. The body slowly shuts down, muscles waste away, and critical organs are starved of oxygen. Temperatures can plummet to -40 degrees Celsius, -40 degrees Fahrenheit, and violent wind gusts can knock a person off their feet. Avalanches, crevasses, and sudden storms only add to the danger. Every step takes enormous effort, and climbers must move fast because the longer you stay in the death zone, the closer you come to death. Over the years, hundreds of climbers have perished in the death zone. Their bodies, frozen in place, remain scattered along the route, grim markers for those who follow. Recovery is nearly impossible. The risk is too high. Despite the dangers, hundreds still attempt the climb every year, drawn by the dream of standing on the world's roof, even if it means risking their lives in the process. 8. The Door to Hell, Turkmenistan. Deep in the heart of the Karakum Desert in Turkmenistan, a fiery pit has burned continuously for over 50 years. Known as the Door to Hell, this massive crater glows day and night, like a gateway to the underworld. It began in 1971, when Soviet geologists were drilling for natural gas. Suddenly, the ground beneath them collapsed, forming a crater about 70 meters, 230 feet, wide and 30 meters, 98 feet, deep. The collapse released poisonous gases, threatening nearby settlements. Scientists set the gas on fire, hoping it would burn off within days. But the flames never died. Fueled by rich underground gas reserves, the fire has burned continuously for more than 5 decades. The area is now one of the world's most surreal and dangerous tourist spots. The crater emits intense heat and gives off the strong smell of burning chemicals. At night, it becomes even more otherworldly, casting a blazing orange glow visible for kilometers around. Despite efforts by the Turkmen government to eventually seal it off, the Door to Hell continues to burn, drawing curious visitors and daring explorers from around the world. No one truly knows how long it will keep burning, or what would happen if the fire ever went out. Thanks for watching. This is JIW, JT Info World. Make sure you subscribe for more.